This is Daf Yerushalmi Kilayim. In the article Oz V'Hod edition, we are on Daf Vav Amar Aleph. We're up to the two dots, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lines down. Ad Kedun. In the Vilna, we are Gimel Beis, a dollar Amar Aleph. Let's see. On Gimel Beis. Ad Kedun is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines down in the wide lines. Ad Kedun, let's keep el behem lo sabir kalayim. Okay, it says animals. Of minayin, having no birds. Istani tani eschukosai tishmaru. Those went out from eschukosai tishmaru. They're also chukos, the laws which Hakadosh Baruch Hu put into nature. Istani behem lo kilayim. Those went out from behem lo kilayim. And the Pnei Moshe says that the feeding behem Shabbos. Zera Shabbat. Ma b'Shabbos afil chayav over mashma. You have to let them rest on Shabbos. Up Kilayim came, so the Kilayim is the same thing. Includes chayav ha'oif. Okay, so you could Elon be a oaf if you grafted a tree and you also mated two different species of birds. He said, learns out from Chukosai Tishmoru. Chayav, I'm going to read Baz here, it should say Achas. I can also say that. He changes the order. Okay, he changes it. The Gra changes it here. Be a behema. Here be a oaf. Okay, here be a behema. He has the from the Gra. Here be a behema or be a oaf. And then he has Bashir Bia here keep Elon, Bia Bia Off, we're going to go to read Baz's here. So here, the read Baz says that so if you're here keep Elon Bia Off, I have one because they're both learned out from Chukosai Tishmaru. Man Behem Techol Lo Tabir Kilayim. According to the opinion which holds that we learn out from Behem Techol Lo Tabir Kilayim. We still learn out Harkovas Elon from Chukosai Tishmaru. So you're going to be Chayav is Chayav Shnaim. It's not Chayav Echad. It's Chayav Shnaim. Okay. Shebir Behema V'Yarbir Of. Well, you did both. You be a behem and be off. Man, Marchu Kosai Tishmaru. You learn to Kosai Tishmaru. Again, he's Chayiv Shnaim. So the Baz doesn't say that explicitly, I think, but it seems to be that is clear. Again, should be a behem very off. Man, Marchu Kosai Tishmaru. That he learns out here Kosai Tishmaru. Is Chayav Shtaim. One because we learn out from Chukosai Tishmaru and Behem learn from Behem Techol Lo Tabir Kilayim. Man Behem Techol Lo Tabir Kilayim Chayav Achas. So according to the opinion of Behem Techol or Eino Chayav El Achas, Behem Techol Lo Tabir Kilayim. So we know that Behem Techol includes Oaf from the Gzera Shabbat from Shabbos. But it's the same. It's in the same umbrella Isser. So you're chayav chachas. Okay. Tani, we learned Emar Kibin Zaysim Berechav Shotmara. You can't graft olives into a base of a date tree. It's two different types of trees. Rabbi Levi, this is Rabbi Levi, who said Eshachach Gefen Periyah. Biyarkase Beisecha, and which is here, but Necha, Kishtilei Zaysim Shavu L'Shulchan Echa. It says there's a bracha, right? Obviously, Your wife is going to be like a fruitful vine in the midst of your house, and your children will be like olives planted around your table. And on this, Rabbi Yulevi said, "Mazeisim embeim harkava." So olives do not do not graft. The It's interesting. The Shaitar Zisol points out. He says that if you graft an olive onto another tree, it doesn't take. But if you graft another tree onto an olive, it does take. Okay, so the question here is because it said Amar Kivuzaysim Brechashel tomorrow. You're grafting an olive onto another tree, and here saying that it doesn't take, right? Ma'azaysim Embehem Harkava. Apanayich Eloya Mem Solas. So your children will not have any psolas. In other words, they won't have anything wrong with them, which Kilayim would connote. So the Moshe puts it, Klamar, Hameha Braisa, the Asra Harkovs Zaysim, but tomorrow, now the graft olives onto a date, Miklauchi, Javier Kova. In the case it is a graft, but it's a pears acherim, it makes them fruit, growing and inferior fruit. Low, I might call it a cover. Otherwise, how can it be called a cover if it doesn't produce anything? So that's what Shania Yihacha, she was seed lematka. The Oshik says, come on, but they seem lace bar cover. She also they kach psos pears acherim, ugruim. They don't, if you graft, try to throw olives onto other fruit, it doesn't really make anything, right? Make something, make something poor. And this, here he's, or inferior, I think it doesn't make anything at all necessarily. And here it says that, like Shatai says, it doesn't make anything at all. And here he answers, because his das, here it says, because his das, when he sticks the olive branch onto the date base, that it's going to improve the dates. That it's going to make no, on the contrary, the dates are going to improve the olives, and that's he's doing it in order to sweeten it. So if it's called harkava, even though it's not really, it doesn't really take. The very fact that he wanted to do it and he thought he was going to do it, and remember, by Kilayim doesn't necessarily go by botanical accomplishments; it can also go by Marasayin and what he's trying to do. So since he wants to produce Kilayim and he grafted, it's also. So Reb Chaim says a little bit differently. He says that even though it doesn't become one tree, nevertheless, it does actually put taste into the olives. Okay, so it doesn't become a different species like nectarines from peaches and from plums, but it is also because it is mimatek. It does sweeten the olives. Kadar Rabbi Shimon Berebi, like Shimon Berebi, Mashke Prasekte, he yayin mevushal b'shvil matka. Rabbi Shimon Berebi used to give cooked wine to his farsik tree in order to sweeten it. Here too, he has in mind in order to sweeten the olives. And again, according to Moshe, I think it's a person shot, even though it doesn't take, it's his intent, and he made Kilayim, therefore he's chayiv. According to the way Reb Chaim explains it, it is b'mat, take a little bit, or a lot, whatever, even though it doesn't produce another fruit, so therefore it's also because of Kilayim. Okay, halacha ches. Ein notim yerek b'toch sadan shel shikma. You don't plant a vegetable in the stump of a sycamore tree. The stump of a sycamore tree could grow stuff, but that's Kilayim. Whatever these things are, it's like vegetable in the tree. You don't plant a branch from a fig tree into a chatzuv, another type of tree, which I forgot what it is. No, it's a grass. Okay. Oh yeah, the name was for example, it's a grass which more on basis says it's you choose to delineate the boundaries in itself because it goes straight down. Um, so Shei Makiro, even though it somehow cools down figs, nevertheless it's also again either because it looks bad or because, like Chaim says, it taka does cool it down. Even though it does produce in fruit, that's enough to make it also to do. Ain't talking means Moshe Geva talking avatiach. You don't stick a branch of a grapevine into the avatiach, into the squash plant. Sheteiz rekas meimel tocho, in order that it should push its water into the grapevine, because that too is Yishu Yerek, Yishu Ilan B'Yerek, the geffen in the vegetable. You don't put a seed from a gourd into a chamus, whatever it is. So all these things are also because they are kilayim, even though they don't produce a new type of fruit. Rabbi Schar says, "Rabbi Schar Katani the Rabbi Levi boy below kach ein osim shum loim tachas hagefen." Anyway, you're not allowed to plant seeds under the grapevine. So Koshke shouldn't be allowed to put a grapevine, stick a grapevine into the squash tree, squash bush, whatever it is. So it wants to say it's talking about a case where you deepen the roots of the gourd below 3 tvachim and more than 6 tvachim way sideways. So you dug him down 6 tvachim way. And because at the time we learned the Shoshapan Nichnasim Toch Arba Shemakerem, the roots of the pea, the grain, I think, which go into the 4 amos in the vineyard. Yeah, the roots of the grain which goes to the 4 amos of the vineyard. If it's below 3 tvachim, harei l'mutarim. It's okay. Either it doesn't look like kilayim because it's too different on the ground, or because it doesn't have any effect, and therefore it's not going to ask b'shum kilayim. Where evidently, according to Yerushalmi, this word has to be some minimal effect, positive effect, in order for it to be considered to be kilayim, at least kilayim deraisa. Okay, and that brings us to the end of on the base. So we'll stop here for today.